Hey guys, this is Earthling the Aaron 21 here, and I'm going to show you guys four different PC builds, all necessarily all tailored around gaming, although in extremely different price ranges, ranging from around $600 all the way to 2,000. Yeah, it's we get it. You're gonna get a crack. We're gonna get a cracking like that. However, one of the main reasons why I like building PCs now is because I like spending other people's money. However, while I like doing that, I also like showing people how much value they can get out of your money. So one reason why you can trust me over, say, I don't know, anybody that's going to sell you a 990X for a 990X on your PC, which is like one of the most expensive the most expensive processor I've ever seen to date, is because I'm going to make sure that you don't spend that extra money that you don't really need to spend. So with that said, let's get a move on, shall we? Okay, the case for our mid-low range PC is a Rolls-Royce Challenger Black Gaming ATX mid-tower computer case. Comes with 3 fans, 1X, 2 whatever. It's gonna cost you $49. However, for the $49, you're gonna get excellent cooling, a nice looking case with some blue LEDs, which is very, very nice. It's very, very nice looking, and it's going to give you, like I said before, it's going to give you excellent cooling, and it's overall one of the best value for your money you're ever going to get. Now, for your motherboard, you're going to get I chose a MSI 970A G45 AM3 Plus. Reason I chose AM3 Plus and gave you that big extra $105 price tag was because it's an AM3 Plus board, not to mention the $20 mail-in rebate card, which is going to knock it right back down to $84, which then, like, the cheapest regular AM3 that there is the cheapest AM3 is going to be around $79. So it's just going to be an extra $5, so that will ensure you upgradability in your PC. So thus why I chose that one. For the processor, I chose an AMD Phenom 2 X4 955 Black Edition, because for the $120 price tag, it is the best processor out. A lot of people will argue the Intel i3 2100 would be better, but in fact it's not going to. I mean, first of all, it's not a quad core, so if you played a game like Battlefield Bad Company 2, you're going to struggle when there's a bunch of destruction going on. However, when you have this processor, it's going to perform very, very well, especially if you overclock it, which I included a Hyper 212 Plus, so it'll make overclocking a bit safer. It'll make overclocking a whole lot safer for you. Now, for the power supply unit, I chose a Cooler Master Extreme Power Plus RS500, which is a 500-watt power supply. However, which usually around that price, it'll be around $60. However, first of all, it's a Cooler Master, so I kind of trust that brand, and it's $40 plus a plus a $10 mail-in rebate. Let me get that right. A $10 mail-in rebate, which, to be honest, is probably the best bang for your buck for the 500-watt power supply unit. The for RAM, I have a Team Elite 4GB 2 2GB stick RAM, which a DDR3 1333, my bad, which for $24, and really, it's cheap. It's cheap DDR3, which 4GB, which is all you're ever really going to need for a video game, plus whatever, and it's going to treat you well. So, and it's the cheapest thing you can find on Newegg. So, we're going to roll with that. Yeah. And for your the DVD drive, I chose the Sony OptiArc, which doesn't have any shipping, so that's why I chose that. For the hard drive, you have a Western Digital Caviar Blue 500 gigabyte 7,200 RPM SATA 6 gigabyte per second 3.5-inch hard drive, internal hard drive. The reason I chose that is because first of all, it's cheap for its price, and it's going to be very, very, very durable. It's going to last you a good amount of time. Not to mention, it has it's a 6 gigabyte per second, which is going to give you higher higher performance. That's what I'm saying. Now for the video card, I chose an MSI N460 GTX Hawk. We're gonna just end it at that, which is $174. However, it has a $40 mail-in rebate card, which is going to take it right back down to $134. And the 460 GTX are notorious for overclocking, and plus with the extra aftermarket cooler that you see here, it's going to perform very well when you overclock it. And there's so many overclocking software things out there, it's ridiculous. Now all together, I think I ran through everything on there, and it's going to give you an extra MSI baseball cap, so yay for that. Yeah. And so altogether, this is going to run you $672.06. Let me add that. However, it's going to have a $10 let's see, 10, 40, no, 10, 50, 70. It's going to run you all the way. It's going to run you $602, and that's going to make you be able to run almost every game out there, even Battlefield Bad Company 2. And it's going to be a bit iffy for Metro. I'm going to be honest. With you, but it's a very pound for pound is like one of the cheapest and most reliable gaming systems that I can build to date. And so, thus, I suggest you. I mean, it's a very, very good card if you're going to be on a budget. Well, somewhat on a budget, because $600 is a bit much for anyone, pretty much for people that's not millionaires, billionaires, trillionaires. David Alki David, maybe get that right. So yeah, this will be, and pretty much this is going to run. It's going to be a very, very good gaming system. And so that's going to be part 1 of our little computer building series. The end.